Okay, we are recording. Hey, everybody. It's Sharon. If you don't know who I am, we are having our weekly team meeting. What is today? The second Sunday, June 2nd, 2019. It's going to be a good month. June is going to be a really good month, and we are excited to just have the biggest month ever. Biggest month we've ever had. It's going to be amazing. Last month was a little rocky, whatever. But you know what? The best thing about this business is you can always get your momentum back up whenever you want. I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody while we are doing the meeting, just so it's not all over the place. Let me see how I can do that really quick. Phone. Sorry. I'm on my phone and I don't really know how to do it. There we go. Hold on one second. Okay. I think we got it now. Okay. So I'm going to talk for a couple minutes about a couple things, and then Jacqueline is going to talk for a couple minutes about a couple things. These are things that we think are really important to talk about right now, and we want to help you guys not feel so overwhelmed and all that good stuff. So, the biggest thing for me right now to talk about with you guys is your daily schedule. So what does your daily schedule look like? Some of us are stay-at-home moms. Some of us are home all day long. Some of us have a 9 to 5, so we can't do this from the moment we wake up till 5, dinner, whatever. We can't do that. So we all have different schedules, but the good thing about this business that we have is that we can do it around any schedule. It doesn't matter what you have going on. You can fit this into anything. So me, for example, my son just got out of school. I have 2 crazy kids who are home. It's going to take me a good week here to adjust to our new life with no school going on. So I am home, but it still is crazy for me. So I have to still have my schedule. My schedule is, I am trying to get up at 6 a.m. every day. I didn't today, Jackie. I didn't today, but we are going to tomorrow. So today I get up at 7:45. But when I get up in the morning, I come downstairs, I get my kids their milk, I put them in front of, they watch their cartoons, I go, I make my coffee, and then I am listening to, I sit on my back porch, wherever is your little quiet place. I'm listening to Tony Robbins. I am listening to a 20-minute video that's just good stuff, whether it's a pastor you like, or it's a book on the Audible that you like, or you want to sit and actually read a physical book of devotions or whatever you guys like. I have all these books here. I might sit and read this book for 20 minutes. It's like a book for the dreamer and the doer. I mean, I literally every day it changes for me. 20 minutes, that's it. I love personal development, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't do it for an hour plus. I can't. It's just, my mind starts to go. So you just got to do what's right for you. But I'm telling you this because personal development is extremely important. I always tell my team, you cannot pour from an empty cup. It is so true. You cannot. You are going to have to feel fulfilled so you can pour into your business. You can pour into your team. You can feel confident to go talk to people. Where you get all that confidence and just all of that, it's from personal development. It truly, truly is. It has helped me so much the last 3 years. If you don't know what the heck you want to listen to or what's a good personal development, doesn't even have to cost money. Like I said, YouTube, podcasts are free. There's amazing podcasts. Jackie has sent me some really good ones. We have so many things that you guys can use without spending a dime. And like I said, if you ever need any recommendations, just ask us because we have tons. So that's my first 20 minutes of the day. From that point, I am going to either, we have the 6 list. If you don't know what a 6 list is, just ask in the chat, but I can tell you really quickly. A 6 list is 6 things that you have on a list that you, from the moment you open your eyes to the moment you shut your eyes to go to bed at night, you finish them. Whether you take an hour in the morning to sit down and do all of them, or you take 10 to 15 minutes sprinkled throughout your day till you go to bed and do it, you do it. So like I said, we all have different schedules. If you work a full-time job, you could do 20 minutes of personal development while you're doing your makeup in the morning for work. On your lunch break, you could do another 20 to 30 minutes of adding friends on Facebook. That could be something on your list. Adding people on Instagram, adding to your Insta story and your Facebook story, putting up a post about your business. There's so many different things on the 6 list, and I could go on, but we are always putting them in the diamond chat. So if you haven't seen the 6 list, go back, scroll up. You'll see a bunch of them you can use for inspiration. You can make your own. But your 6 list is key to, your little schedule for the day. And like I said, you guys, you don't have to have hours on hours on hours and be home with your kids every day to be able to do something like this. It's just about where your consistency with making your time matter. Like, it's all about that. You have to be consistent with making your time matter when you're a business owner. I don't care if you own, a blog, or you're a network marketer, or you own a restaurant. You have to make your time matter, and consistency with keeping to your little schedule is key for that. And I will admit, I fall off the wagon all the time. But what's most important is you just get yourself back on. You get yourself back like, okay, no, tomorrow morning I'm going to do my personal development. No questions asked. I'm going to get up a half hour earlier, whatever it is you need to do, and get that list done every day. Because I promise you guys, when you are consistent with doing these tasks, you will succeed. You will get your momentum going. And I always like to picture, when I'm talking about get our momentum going, I like to picture, in my mind, this is what I picture. I picture a really steep hill, okay? Like a really steep hill. And I picture a car going up that hill, and it's puttering, and it starts to roll back because you don't have any momentum. It's like this, that's how this business is, you guys. Imagine that car going up that hill, that really steep hill. And if you're not doing your 6 list every day, your personal development, messaging people to do host to post, following up with people, asking people to be a product tester, whatever it is, that car is going to start creeping back down that hill because you're losing your momentum. And what's at the bottom of that hill? Absolutely nothing. There's nothing there. Stuff you don't want is down there. But if you are consistent and you fill your cup, you do your list, you talk to people, you're brave, you're confident, you interact with us, you get on this 30-minute Zoom every Sunday, your car is going to start to go up that hill. It's going to get momentum, and it's going to keep going and going. It's going to get faster and faster. And at the top of that hill, that's what you want, is the stuff up there. That's the stuff that's going to flourish your business. That's going to be your customers, your distributors that want to join, your bonuses, your bigger paycheck. All of that stuff is at the top of that hill. So that is where you want to get, and how you are going to get up that hill is getting that momentum in that car and getting up there. Everybody still with me, hopefully? Do you see what I'm saying? So it's just so important. So, like I said, if you guys have any questions, put it in the chat. We will answer them at the end the best we possibly can. Let's see, I don't want to forget anything. You have to have a plan. My plan for this week is to fill out my steps to success. If you don't know what the steps to success is, it's our key to pretty much success in this business. The people making $100,000 a month and the people making $500 a month will all tell you the same thing. Follow your steps to success. And your steps to success is 3 new team members. And is it 5 customers now or 4? Because they had swapped it around. 5, right? 5? Let's just say 5 because that's even better. So my goal by this Sunday, by our next call, is for me to sign 3 new team members and 5 customers. My goal is to fill out my steps to success this week. So Jackie and I were talking earlier. Yes, we have the whole month of June. We have the whole month of June to promote, to get our paychecks bigger, to get in the 500 club, to do all those things. But we have a plan this month to take it 1 week at a time. Don't get overwhelmed. Say, you know what? By this Sunday, I'm going to do blank. I'm going to sign a distributor and a loyal customer. I want you guys to have the same goal as me. 3 DTs, 5 customers, because I know each and every one of you in here are just as capable as me as doing that. I am no different from anyone. Jackie is no different from anyone. Dreama is no different from anyone. The only difference is that we do what I just told you, that 6 list every day, getting up, listening to personal development. That is what we do every single day. There are days I feel like I'm not going to get it done because my kids are being psycho and the dog crapped on the carpet and everything else. But I make sure I get it done. Like, I'll be laying in bed with my daughter. She's just tossing and turning. I'm literally hiding and I'm getting it done because I know what this opportunity is going to do for that baby that's laying next to me fussing around. It's going to allow me to give them the life that I've always wanted to give them. So you just have to remember that when you're getting frustrated, people are telling you no, whatever. Just remember it's all for a good reason. But that's my plan for the week. So I want everyone to put in the chat while Jackie's getting ready to go on here in just a minute. What is your plan for the week? What is your goal by Sunday? Is it 3 distributors and a customer? Is it 5 customers and 1 distributor? What is your goal? I want everyone to put it in the chat because we're going to go through and read them. Let me see if I'm forgetting anything. We're going to be doing some weekly power hours. There is corporate-wide power hours. They're awesome. There's one that Jackie really likes. She can tell you guys which one it is, but we're going to start doing them more as a team because they really are beneficial. Going to be very sporadic, different times, some at night, some in the morning. So we'll keep you guys updated on that. And I think the last thing is Thursday meetups. If you're in Columbus, we meet at Panera every Thursday. And we get there, oh gosh, Jackie, what did we say we were going to do this time? What did we say, 7 to 8?
Okay, so I think we said that we were going to get there at 5 to 7. We're actually going to be doing like a serious power hour. We're going to have sit down and we're going to be going from step to step of what we're, you know, first thing we're going to do, we're going to add friends. We're going to do this. We're going to have steps that you're going to complete while we're there. Mm-hmm. We're going to do it from 5 to like 6:30, I think we said.
Yeah, that's right.
There's going to be an
6:30 to 8.
Yeah. There's an opportunity from 6:30 to 8 or like 7 to 8 to invite some potential guests, whether it's for business or for products. And that's going to be an opportunity for me, Sharon, or one of the other top leaders, Keisha, if she comes, to help you sign these potentials up as a distributor or loyal. So it's just an opportunity for enrollments. So we should take advantage of those.
Yeah, and it's at Panera. If you're in Columbus, if you're not in Columbus, it's okay. Like, we can still help you do those things. We can get on a 3-way chat with these people. Mm-hmm. There's so many different ways we can help you guys. Don't let being afraid to talk to people about the business hold you back. Confide in us. Tell us that you're nervous about it. Tell us you're struggling, because that's what we're here for, because we've been there too, and we want to help you through that. So because we are local to each other, Jackie and I, we can meet up every Thursday. It's just different sometimes getting face-to-face with people. But we can do that on video chat too if you're not in town. So try to come every Thursday. We have a lot of fun. We help you guys. It's just fun getting to know each other. And Hilliard Rome Road, we'll put it in the group this week just in case anybody forgets. Other than that, we have a 10 p.m. family call tonight. It's right on Facebook. Hop on there because they are going to be having some announcements today. It's the beginning of the month. And supposedly all the bonuses and everything are done. But that means that's bringing room for new stuff for you guys to make money and earn. I have no idea what they're going to say tonight, but just get on there because it's going to be exciting. They're going to give us a plan. They're probably going to give us updates on product delays. They're probably going to give us updates on the new products coming out, whatever they're going to do. So it's always fun to get on that. That's all I got, girl. Jackie's going to talk about our favorite thing to sign customers and grow our network, because that's what we do. We are network marketers. So Jackie is going to talk about networking and how host to post can change your whole business. So go for it.
Okay. All right. So the host to post is something that like can explode your loyal customers. Okay. This is what can make your paycheck. You can do it for loyal customers or you can do it for distributors as well. But I love to focus more on loyal customers. And so the main thing that I want to talk about is being organized first. And I like to have the hundreds list. We have it in our documents. You can print them out. You can even use a notebook to do it. But I like to have the hundreds list because it's already written out. You got the blocks and you can put extra notes there. So I do one for the people who are hosting the post, and then I do a couple pages for the potentials. And then, so whenever I have someone host a post, no matter what, I put their name on here. And my daily goal for host a post is 25 people. My minimum daily goal is 10 every single day. And this is people who are putting it up for me. So if you're doing the things that, Sharon talked about, like adding friends daily, liking and commenting, and, interacting with these friends, you're going to have new people to host the post for you. So I like to stay organized this way. And so once I have them host the post, once they do it, I highlight them. And then all the people who comment on those posts, okay, I put them on the other one. And then after I get through giving them all the information that they need for that particular host, whatever product it is, then I ask them to host the post as well. So I keep it going. Everyone knows how to do the host the post pretty much, right? And Sharon, do you want me to go through?
For the most part, but we do have a new girl joining us this week, and I did explain it to her a little bit today.
Okay.
But if you just want to give your quick, like, how you do it, like,
okay,
this is what I do, I think that'll be good.
Okay, so cool. We had the host the post of, you know, the Target giveaway, right? Now, you don't always have to have something to give away because your friends love to help you anyway. So I just do green light. If I'm not going to make a post, then I'll do a green light messenger. And I just say, I go to everyone who's green and I'll ask them, hey girl, can you host a post for me for a product? I'm really looking to help 20 people start their, get on track with their health this month. Will you help me out? And they'll say yes, and then they'll host the post. Usually my target ones are TFX and coffee. I've been using TFX a lot because that one, it just works. You know, people see the 31 pounds lost in 90 days and they're like, okay, I want to try it. So I just use that one. And then once they host that post for me, I go and I like their comment or heart it, and then I'll say, I'll send you information. Once I send them the information, then I wave at them, send them the information. Sorry, I'm all confused. So I wave at them, then send them the information. And then we just send them those scripts, which everyone's seen the scripts, and Dreama and Sharon has posted them inside of our chats. And if you need them, we can give them to you too. And we have them for TFX, distributors, and coffee, right? Sharon? Yeah. So.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. So I have a Google Doc that is like 2 or 3 pages long.
Yeah.
You're going to open it. You're going to be very overwhelmed, but you won't be once you start reading through it, because all it is, it's not like a bunch of reading. It's literally how I start my host to post, and then like 5 or 6 products that you can have them do, and exactly what you're going to be able to say to people who are commenting. It's literally giving you guys everything you need. So I will post that in the Diamond Bound here in just a minute when we're done. My favorite one out of the list for me personally is the TFX one that says like, hey Jared, thanks for commenting on the ThermoFight X. And then it kind of goes from there. That whole little thing is my hot cake right now. Like I sell so many bottles of TFX with that. My upsell script is in that little part. And I always get like 80 plus BB orders from that upsell. That's my favorite one. So yeah, I'm about to put it in there, and then Jackie, you can go ahead and finish.
Yeah. So the TFX, like I said, is my favorite one too. So, but if you're consistently doing the host to post, there's no way. I know you might have to send them out to so many people, but it is well worth it. Like one day I did like 50, you know, and I only got like maybe 5 people who wanted to actually purchase the product that day, but that's still, you know, you still have to send them out. At least you get 5 from 15, but you have potentials, you know, and you're growing your network at the same time. And then you have more prospects that you can have host a post for you later on. So if they're saying that they're not able to purchase the product right now, their potential, but then they also can host a post for you. So it's a host a post is just wonderful. You're growing your network and you're getting loyal customers at the same time. So like I said, my daily shoot is always 25, minimum 10. And I make that a part of my 6 list every single day. Like I have to get that done by the end of the day, no matter what, because that's what's growing your network. You're adding new friends. It's growing your business. It's a major part of your business. So
yeah, and like Jackie said, it's networking, and we're network marketers, and we are constantly trying to find people. And a lot of people will start this business. They're like, well, I don't want to bug my family and friends. You guys, 90% of my customers, I have no idea who they are until
Right.
they become my customer. Some people I've made a relationship with and everything, but let's just be honest, it's hard to keep up with making 100 relationships a month. This is allowing us to find people who want what we have without us having to like go hound other people. And like, it's literally, we know they're at least interested in what we have because they're reading the post, we're giving them the information. And most of the time, like when Jackie and I were in Toledo, I signed an 83 BV order. I had literally met that girl on Host to Post 20 minutes before.
Mm-hmm.
Never met her. Like, it's such a good tool to grow your business. So if you're not doing it, if you're overwhelmed by it, whatever, just tell us, we will help you. But you have to give it at least a real shot for a week straight. Like put like what Jackie just said. Yeah, like exactly what Jackie does. Do it. Do that.
But the one thing that I really love is that you can have somebody host a post for you, right? And you can say, hey, I'm not asking you to buy anything, but I was just wondering if you would be interested in, you know, sharing a post and tagging me in it for referrals. You know, I'm trying to reach this 20, help 20 friends, you know, get their health back on track. And they love to help, so they'll do it, right? Then you send them the TFX post, and I love when they say, man, I need that product, because the people hosting, they're interested now. That happened to me the other day. So I told her, you know, I'm not asking you to buy anything, but I want you to host something for me. But then all of a sudden she's like, well, give me the information. She signed up as a loyal. So you just never know. So don't hesitate to ask. And I go all the way down my friends list. If they're your friends, you should be able to ask them. So start all the way down your list and just ask people. So, you know, I don't know exactly how to explain to do the host to post without like really walking you through and showing you, because she has the script on there, you know, and it's really self-explanatory. So like we all know the basics of it, and we really just need to do it, you know, in order for you to get better at it. So the more that you do it, the better you're going to be. And it's simple. It simply starts with just asking them, hey girl, I have a question, and then sending them the script of, will they host a post for you? And if you have
Jackie, will you explain how you like twist it? Like you'll take a host a post and you'll twist it all different ways. Can you explain that?
Oh, okay. You're talking about like, okay, so originally, okay, you start with sending them the original host a post, right? You ask your friend, they share the post, okay? And then the person who comments on that host a post, you're not their friend yet, so you add them as a friend, okay? Give them the information for that product. It could be TFX. Go through the whole script, okay? Which you'll get it in the Google Docs. You go through the whole script. At the very end, no matter what, you're going to ask that person to host a post too. So it's going to keep on going. And not only that, but I use it too as like going through the whole thing, asking them if they want to do the business first before I even do I just take it through all of it. Is that what you're talking about, Dreama?
Yes. Like I love how you twist it. Like you'll ask someone to do one thing for you and they end up doing 5 things for you. You know what I mean? Like that's what I need a list of, like how to twist that, because I get overwhelmed sometimes, because when you're doing like 10 host a posts in a day, it can get very overwhelming. But
yeah,
I mean,
it's all about,
because you feel good when you're doing them, but the way
right.
you twist it, like after someone hosts a post for you and then you ask them to do one more thing, that's what I need to know. Like, how do you do that? You know what I mean? Because you're really good at that.
What do you mean? Ask them to do one more thing.
Like, okay, like if you ask someone to be a loyal customer and they say no, then you say,
oh,
well,
okay,
will you host a post for me? Or like you said, you'll talk to them about the business, or you know what I mean? Like you always figure out a way to get them to do something, even
right.
if they don't want to buy something.
So when they say I get the new person who is now my friend, we walk through the whole entire host to post script, okay? either at the end, if they are saying, you know, they're not going to order right now, they want to do it a different day, I'm asking them stuff about the business. I go into the business after they say, okay, well, maybe I'll do it later, or my finances aren't right, or I can't afford it. And I say, have you ever thought about, why know a way that you can earn money while taking the product at the same time, while using the product at the same time? And then they want information about that. So then I start sending them information about that. And then if they say, you know, they're not interested right now about that, then I go into host a post, asking them to share something for me. So
see, so right there's like 3 spins, because you
yeah,
asked them to buy a product, and then they didn't want to do that. So then you said, well, would you like to join the business and make money while you're using them? And then if they said no, then you said, okay, well, will you do a host a post for me? So right there's 3 different ways you spun that with one
right,
person.
and you can do it.
And I think you can do more than that, don't you?
Yeah. Also, I utilize birthdays. So like,
oh yeah,
every day you can send happy birthday messages. And girl, I like to do like the funny videos, you know, on your messenger. You can do a cute little video and send them, hey girl, happy birthday. And then they'll message you back, and then you're just talking to them. So then I'll say, hey, it's your birthday. If we have a giveaway going on right now, I'll say, hey, would you like to enter in my giveaway? It'd be a great birthday present for you if you win. And then they'll say yes, and I say, all you gotta do is
that's awesome to do that, you know. I mean, I tell people happy birthday every day, but I've never done what you're saying, like a video.
Yeah, because it's just funny, you know. People like humor. Yeah. So you can send either voice messages if you're not comfortable with sending or a video. You can do voice messages, and also doing it from your storyline too. Going through your storyline and just liking and commenting and messaging people in there takes them straight to your inbox. So then you can later on say, hey, by the way, we're having a giveaway this month. Would you like to help, you know, host a post for me? And then they'll do it. And then you just go through the whole host a post thing. So you use every single thing on your social media, the story, all the new people that you add. Yeah, and your current loyal customers too. Every single month I ask my current loyal customers to do it. Hey, don't miss out on entering in the giveaway. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's right. And then
that's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if there's.
Thank you. I love all your tips.
Trying to see if there was one more thing. Yeah, the main thing is staying organized, because you can get it all fumbled, and having the highlighting thing, every potential that you, for the or for the product that you get, always ask them to host a post no matter what. And I'll put them on the potential list, and then I'll remind myself to ask them to host a post. And when they do, I highlight them. So then you have track of how many other people are, you know, from the potentials list, did a host a post for you. You have your original host a post page with everyone who hosted it, and then you have your potentials list, and everyone who's highlighted also hosted a post for you. And then you can see what other potentials you can go back and ask later on to host a post for you. Trying to think.
So like if someone hosts a post for you, and then the people that comment and like on that host a post, you obviously message them and everything. And then you turn those people, if they won't buy a product, you turn that new network into host a post again.
Right.
Or host a post. Okay.
Yep. I'll say, since you're not buying right now, would you like to try and win something? Or even if we don't have a giveaway, I still ask them, hey, will you help me out and share a post then? Yeah. Like, and usually they do, and they're fine with that. Yeah. And you're tapping into their network too.
Yeah, it just keeps expanding. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Okay, so Katie's groups.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that was the other thing. Yeah.
Okay, so we have what is it called? The 90-day push, right?
Yes, there's a big thing going on right now, the 90-day push. For anyone who is serious about taking their business to the next level in the next 90 days. Anyone who wants to promote, anyone who really wants to do everything we just talked about, the whole Zoom, for 90 days straight, consistent, determined, disciplined. Take it from there, girl. I think you know more about the group.
Right.
I haven't looked at it that much yet. I'm still trying to get all my peoples in there.
They're going to have actual tasks and things that we're going to be doing. And so it's really good for us to all be in there. And if you're really trying to promote this month, get in that group, participate, be active in it. Be active in your Zooms, be plugged in. That's the only way that you're going to be able to grow, and you're going to have all the information, be confident in what you're doing. But Katie's group is going to be so helpful, and so is the one that Sarah Rankin's going, putting up too. And if you want to be in those, you're going to have to participate. You're going to have to be available and commit, because we're all doing this together. And so when you guys do good, we all do good. We all move up together. So
about groups, I think a lot of people forget to turn on like notifications. Like once you get invited to like the Dream Team or the Black Diamond Crew or even that new summer challenge, you have to remember to go up to the top and turn on your notifications, or you will miss stuff. But if you turn them on, it helps you keep, be more accountable, I guess.
Right. Has everyone printed out their chart that they want to go for this month? Like if you want to go Ruby, have you printed out that chart? Just put it in the comments.
Like I was talking about earlier, guys, I'm looking at some of the comments. Okay, good. 5 customers, 4 customers, good. Okay, so yeah, if you, oh my God, what was I just saying, Jackie? I read the comments and I forgot.
I know.
What was I saying? Oh, the chart. So just like I was talking about earlier, guys, like having a road map, having a map, a plan where you want to go. The months, that you don't have your chart in front of you, it literally just go, if you don't have a printer, go to the library, go somewhere and just print it out. This is just the first one I grabbed, but this is a diamond chart. This is me charting somebody to diamond. And if I don't look at this every day, I don't know what they need. I don't know anything. Like for me, like my next promotion, I just need that one piece of paper to know, like, okay, Sally and Bob and so-and-so and so-and-so need this. And like Jackie just said, we don't go up unless you guys go up. So all the ships, like when the tide rises, all the ships go up together, right? We all do this together. We all have the same end goal. Well, I don't ever like to say end goal because, we want to keep going after we reach our goals, but we all have the same thing in mind. We want to be successful at this. And this is what we're doing. We're helping each other. But like this chart is so important. And if you look at the chart and it confuses you, reach out to your upline. We will help you understand it. But most of the people I think in this chat are going for Ruby, Emerald, Diamond. So that's nothing too crazy, but it can be confusing and that's okay. So talk to us about it. Tell us you want to understand and we will help you understand. Because like I said, the more you understand it, the faster you're going to be able to do it. It doesn't mean you have to know everything. You guys, I didn't know when I hit diamond, there were so many things I figured out when I hit it. Like, oh, dang, I didn't know that, like I didn't know, but you just have to have a general idea looking at this. Like, okay, this is what I need. I need a name here. I need her to go Ruby. I need this much in customer orders, BV, blah, blah, blah. And the groups Jackie was talking about, they're so important because it's literally people who I look up to, who have done all the things that I'm going for now. They've done it. They know what they're talking about. Right. So I want to be where they're at. I want to do what they're telling me to do because I know they know what they're talking about. So when we ask you guys, like, I'm going to put you in this group. Are you serious? Because if you are, I'll put you in. But if you're not ready, I'm not going to put you in it. And we say that with love because we want you guys to say to yourself, yeah, you know what? I am ready. Put me in there. Because if you're just like, oh, okay, Sharon added me to a group, you might not ever look at it again. So this is why we make it so important for you guys to know that these groups are to help you, me, all of us do this together and do it the right way, get tips from the best. They have our back. They're here to help us. But we want to know that you guys are all in. All your chips are in. 90 days seems like a long time. But imagine in 90 days, if you are super consistent and you do all the things, imagine where your business will be. It's just like going to the gym. Say you want to go, you want to be leaner, you want to have muscles, you want to have a toned stomach, you want to lose 20 pounds because you hate what you look like when you look in the mirror, whatever your goal is. If you just sit around and continue to eat potato chips for the next 90 days, or not count your calories, or not drink more water, or make some changes to what is going on for you to not feel like that anymore, but like you're going to stay that way, right? But if you go to the gym, start to eat healthier, make some swaps, maybe drink protein, whatever it is, in 90 days straight, you're consistent every single day. Look what's going to happen in 90 days. You're probably going to lose weight. You're going to feel good. You're going to get toned. Your insides are going to be healthier. It's just like that. Your business is just like that. If you are consistent and you make your business priority every single day, you might have to miss the Friends rerun. You might have to miss Bob's nephew's cousin's baseball game. But you know what? I mean, we can take our business with us anywhere, but you have to make it a priority still. If you want things to happen, entrepreneurs, business owners, whatever, our success is in our hands, right? Yeah. Which is a beautiful thing, because if my success is up to me and my kids' eating is up to me, well, I'm going to make sure that things happen. But it's also very scary because we can get lazy and complacent, and that's when things don't go our way. So we have to stay the course. We have to stay consistent, and we have to do our plan, our 6 list, and our schedule. We just have to stick with it every single day.
Right. And it's hard to push through when you're not feeling like doing something, but that's when the reward comes, is when you do it anyway, because you have to. You have to remember why you're doing it and let that drive you. And then we have to think about too, like when we're posting on our main page about content, we have to really think about what we're posting, because this is our business. Like, we want to make sure that it is something that is going to brand us, and that when people see that stuff, if they see it somewhere else, they're going to think about Sharon. They're going to think about Brandy and Samantha. They're going to think about you, because you like a certain thing. You like a certain meal. You like avocados. So if they see that, they might tag you in it. So it's more about quality content than a whole bunch of little posts about different things, Attraction marketing with your pictures. You don't necessarily have to plaster our product all over your page and make it look spammy, but hold your coffee and talk about why you love it so much. That's more drawing than just showing the package, and filling your story, like she said, keeping it full, and then adding your life in there too, because people want to get to know you.
Yeah, you guys, I love it. I love It Works. It's an amazing company. I've been with them for 3 years, and it's done wonders for me, just so many different ways. But I'm not constantly like, it works. Who wants to join my team? It works. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like Sharon and what I love and everything. And I'm just trying to be fun on social media and share something that I thought was cool or funny. And me earlier on if you guys look at my story, I have me making my skinny iced coffee for my afternoon snack because it fills me up. I'm sprinkling my business into my life. If I'm feeling moved by a scripture I read or a sermon I watched, or if my kids did something funny, I talk about it and I post about it, and other people can relate to me. So in return, they're going to start following me and paying more attention to me. And they might see me talking about my $10,000 bonus or my business or the $100 bonus I just made from my Fast Start or whatever. And they're going to start to pay attention, and they might want this too. They might need this too. And that's why it's so important that we talk about it once a week. I know for my team, I was going to tell them this tonight, but I'm sure Jackie would be fine with her team doing this as well, is one of the things I want you guys to do by tomorrow night is some sort of vulnerable post on Facebook. It doesn't have to be anything personal, but vulnerable. Do you know what I mean? Like, say you're somebody who, and I'm inspired by one of my girlfriends that does this business because she did this, but she suffers from, I would never have known looking at her Facebook, but she suffers from acne really bad. She put up a picture of all her acne and was like, I'm going to be real with you guys. This kid said I looked like I had a pizza face at the grocery store. I was mortified. I've always struggled with my acne. And this is somebody who has a lot of followers, who's very pretty, I never would have thought Jess's face looked like that because she's always got a makeup on. But because she did that, she was able to, it touched me because I struggle with my acne. And that was a vulnerable post. And she was just telling people like, hey, you know what? I'm 30. I get it. I have kids. I have acne like I'm 15. It's okay to have that. Like, you're still beautiful, blah, 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 blah. Like that, it was something like that. And that was really, really, really an amazing post. It can be, talking about how you're so thankful you have this business. It can be business related because that's vulnerability. You're talking about how you're so grateful that you're able to be home with your kids and you're earning an income and you're going to be making $1,000 a month by this summer because you're going to do everything in your power to promote. Just because you haven't made that money yet doesn't mean you're not going to. You want to paint the vision for your people following you, your followers. You want them to see where you're going. Doesn't mean they're going to hop on board right away, but they're going to be watching. So we can talk about some ideas for a vulnerable post in the Diamond Bound group, but I really think that we all need to do that and we all need to be vulnerable, and it's just going to make you grow. Nothing good comes from comfort zones, you guys, nothing good. When you put yourself out there and you just are confident and scared, but you do it anyway, so many good things come from that. So that is my task for everyone to get done by tomorrow night. And when you do it, I want you to tell us in the chat that you did it so we can all show you love on your post. We can all blow it up and give you all the love and make you feel good. But I want you to tell us. And if you guys are like, you guys, I don't know what to be vulnerable about, we can give you some ideas like, well, have you suffered a loss recently? Have you been struggling with your weight? Have you, if you're struggling with your weight right now, you can make a post about it. And it can be a picture of a quote. It can be a selfie. It can be a before picture because you're going to do your after one in 90 days. Because people are going to relate to that and they're going to be like, wow, I feel like that. I'm struggling with that right now too. And you can tell people like in 90 days, I'm not where I want to be right now, but in 90 days, I'm saying it right now, I'm going to have an after picture that is going to make me feel better. Even if it doesn't look that different, I'm going to be better because I'm going to take the steps now to make myself better. Like, people love stuff like that, you guys. So I hope that helps you kind of understand what I mean by that. But we don't want to keep you on too long. I know we're getting close to like an hour. So Jackie, unless you have anything else, we can go ahead and wrap it up. If you didn't put your goal in the chat, I want you guys to write that goal down. I want you to remember that goal, however many customers and DTs you said. I'm going to put in the Diamond Bound group the Google Doc of my whole host to post stuff. 10 p.m. is a family call tonight. I think that's pretty much it. So unless you have anything else, girlfriend, boo-boo, I think you're muted. Okay, you guys. So proud of you for getting on. That's what I thought, but we're so proud of you for getting on. It is so important to be on this call. It's really important for us to have that unity and to be able to talk to you guys. So thank you for taking the time on your Sunday afternoon to plug in, and we will talk to you later. Jackie, I'm going to stop recording, but stay on because I have to talk to you. All right. Bye. There we go.